Hi, welcome back. So I think this is the 7th video, and let's start our timer. The timer has started. In the last video I was struggling with trying to show the texts here. Let's try to figure it out in this video. Let's hope we can do it quickly. So what I can do is let's get rid of the styling and see what happens. Okay, so it is showing up, but it's not as we like it to be. Let's try to comment this out and see what we can do with this. Okay, so can we have a background? Don't know what happened. Okay, why it is so big? Do you need to have a height and a width? But why is the... So I think the padding and height will not work at the same time, right? But I need, I don't need the height, but I need the padding. I'm not sure why it is not working. Okay, before doing that, let's just acknowledge the fact that the flex is also not working. Why is that? Okay, the flex is working, but the justify content space between is not working. But that the reason is the width here is not 100%. So we can have a width of 100% and it has disappeared. Why? Let's give it let's give it a number, something like 100, and it disappears. I don't understand this. What is causing this? Okay, so I think we can give the padding here instead of here. What will happen? I'll give it a background color of just to see what's happening. If I get rid of the padding, what's left is this thing, and can we have a width of 100%? I just reloaded the app. So okay, I'm just trying to understand how it behaves. So the height is too much. It's because of the flex. So I can use space between even without having flex. That's very interesting. Okay, that's very interesting. So everything is okay. So I think view is already a flex box, and when I do flex 1, it means it spans over the entire container, or whatever its parent is. So we don't need flex. I thought it is for, like we do display flex in HTML. I thought it is something like that, but it's not. So that's my mistake. Okay, now we can have a width of 100%, I guess. But when I do width of 100%, it goes way beyond. Okay, so that is working now. I can remove the background color, I think, now, and have the no, let's have the background color, and let's have it triple E, and let's remove the background color from here. Okay, so to be honest, I achieved nothing from from having this child element. I thought it is affecting my flexes, like flex boxes. So to be honest, I don't need that. So now I realize that, and I can do okay, great. So that is fixed. So I will deal with the shadow later. So that seemed to work. Let's give it, so this style. So I'm sorry, I've caught a cold, and it is it's like I am really struggling to talk, and I have a headache. So I'm sorry for that. I'm sorry if I cough in between, like in the middle of the recording. I'm really sorry for that. but all of this is, you know, kind of live, so I don't like really edit anything or cut something out. The editing is very minimal, so let's give it a style name of MetaMount, and font, let's make the font size a bit bigger. So that worked, but I think it's too big. Let's do it 18. Okay, but now there is more space here than here, so I'm not sure how to fix that. So let's try to fix that. Let's name it med name. Align. No, that didn't fix it. Okay, let's search for it. We have 18 minutes left, so React Native React Native vertical align text. They're saying that justify content or align items should work. I'm not sure if it will work in this case. It clearly did not do anything. I don't think it did anything. But it's very hard to, you know, I guess, I'm not sure. Can I do just justify content? Or maybe okay, so the problem is if I do a view will it work? I think it did work. So having a like a view, so let's see if it is really working. Yes, this is centered now. So I wrapped the text around a new view, and that's how I could center it. But this is not the best way, I think, but to be honest, I don't care. Yeah, I don't care. As long as it works. So as we said in the last video, that this is going to be a component, a reusable component. We will have multiple of these components, so let's move the whole thing into a separate component. Components, so let's add a new component, made item.tsx, and I will go to button, and I will, no, I'm not gonna copy anything, it's fine, or maybe I can, to have something to work with. So first of all, let's name this made item, and instead of button interface, let's call this made item interface. And where are we getting so we are using a themed view and text, so let's get that from there as well. We can get rid of that components thing, because themed is actually in this directory, so we don't need to go to components and then come back in this directory, so that works. And let's move this thing there to here, and let's also move the styling here. Great. And now let's get rid of this. Oh, we have already got rid of the styles, so let's import made item. Okay, so it auto imported for me, VS Code, thank you. So we can use the made item component here, but made item component needs to take some prop. So let's name the prop med name, so the name of the medicine, and we also need quantity QTY. There is a number, and QTY, instead of the name, hard-coded name, we will have the med name here, and we'll have the QTY here. Ooh, so we can, so the problem was it's a number, so but number cannot be assigned to text elements, so I just converted the number to a string. So I hope that works. So let's give it a name, med name and QTY. Let's give it 20. So that is working. So we made our own made item component. Great. And now let's use the, okay, let's see how much time do we have left. So we have 7 minutes. Let's import the button. And use it here. So let's see what was the design of the button in this screen. So Figma. So this is the button, but the button we have looks like this, but we can make it look like this. We can make the button a bit more dynamic. That will take a icon, maybe. I'm not sure how icon is handled in React Native, but maybe we can pass it an icon and the text and make it full width. So to do that, let's so I will create a function first. So the reason I'm creating a function because button, if you remember it, button component takes an on press prop that will actually handle adding the medicine. So So we will navigate to add medicine tab or modal. So the tab we have now, this one, this might as well be a modal. I think this should not be a tab, this should be a modal. So we will change that, we will work on that. That is fine. So let's just pass the handle add med to here on press. That will satisfy TypeScript, but the problem now is the button needs to be here as per our design. It is in the bottom of the app. Now how do we handle it? So I think what we can do is check the design of the container, I mean styling of the container. So it's flex 1, align items center. Instead of aligning item center, no, we have to do it center. So if we do a space between in justify content, it will actually, push the items to the edge of the container. So what we can do is we can have another view that will actually contain all the made items. So this part will be generated dynamically, but we don't have any dynamic content right now, so I'm just putting one here. But all the made items will be inside, and we will we will iterate over all the made items and keep on adding the meds here, and the styling is gone now. That happens. So let's give it a made container and width of 100%. I'm not sure if it will work. Oh my god, we are back to square one. Okay, so I did not pass the style here. Okay, so that fixed it. So we can have multiple meds here, and yeah, we will fix the so there is no separation right now. We will fix that issue. So how much time do we have left? We have 56 seconds, so I will not. Oh, okay, so let's try to make the button a bit dynamic in this time. So if you see the button, there is no height, I mean there is no width in the button. We are using a padding. What we can do is we can pass additional styling to this, I think. I forgot how to do it. An index signature parameter type must be string, number, symbol, or a template literal type. Okay, so I think I've been doing it wrong. So these should be all lower cases. Yes. So my TypeScript a bit rusty. I'm sorry for that. So I've been making this mistake for some time. So this should be all lowercase, because the uppercase is actually the class, or or function, like this. So these should be lower cases. I'm sorry for that. So we can pass the styling here. I think so. Oh, not here. Sorry, my bad. So let's make this an array, and I don't think we need to spread it. We can just have that. So this should work. There are better ways to do this, but let's just go with this for now. Also, let's make the styling an optional prop. And the way to do it is like this. So what we can do is width 100%. So did you see? So we pass the styling and it has become full width. Also, I can do border radius 0. Will it work? I'm not sure. It did not. Okay. We can do 0. I mean, no. What is wrong? Okay. So TypeScript is throwing an error. So we can say that this can be a string or a number. So, and it worked. So we don't have the border radius anymore, and in the next video we will see how we can pass an icon to the button. So that will be all for this video, because I'm sure we are way over 30 minutes.